Hey, yo, guys, what's up? It's your boy Jesse. I'm coming to you today with another video. And today I would like to go over 5 things that the Philippines does that I wish America would do. This is going to be kind of a fun video. It's going to be something I enjoy. I'm not criticizing America. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just saying that I wish America would incorporate some of this into their daily life as well. But before I get into the video, as always, guys, hit that like and subscribe button, because you liking and subscribing is the best way to support these videos that I do, and it ensures that I can continue to make videos like this for you guys. And let's push for 1K followers. All right, I've lived in America most of my life. I came here to the Philippines 1 year ago on July 4th of 2024, and I have learned a little bit about the Philippine culture that I like. Of course, there are things I don't like, and I've been over that as well, but these are the things that I like, and I would like them to be incorporated into America. Okay, so let's go with number 1, the hospitality. The hospitality here in the Philippines is absolutely amazing, especially with foreigners. People are always so happy. They're always smiling. They're always in this bright, bubbly mood. When they have guests, they treat them right. They make them food. Despite not having much money, they still make them food. They take care of people. They take care of one another. They take care of foreigners. I feel so safe here. I love the family that I'm with here. My Filipina fiance, her family, they are amazing, and they have taken care of me. Like, you would think that they would be asking me for money all the time or for stuff, and they don't. They have never, not one time, asked me for money. And I still buy them stuff. I still give money if I see they're struggling, especially when it comes to food, because I don't like to see that. I don't like to see people go hungry. But it's the fact that they have this mentality that you're a guest, and we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel happy. We want you to feel safe here. And they do an amazing job with that. It's something that was not as common in America. Now, in America, with family, you go to your grandma's place. Your grandma is always cooking up something good, especially when you're a teenage boy. She's like, I know you just ate a bunch of pizza and this and that, but here, I made some more food for you. You eat so you get fat, so you don't stay skinny, or stuff like that. Yes, that happens in America too, but that happens more on the family level. It doesn't really happen on the guest level as much, or at least I don't see it happening. If somebody comes over in America, they mostly just come over, they talk a little bit, and then they leave. Here, even if somebody's coming over for 10-20 minutes, we're making food. My fiance is making them food, making sure that they're good, or giving them snacks from our little snack thing here, or something. Always like that. And I wish America was more like that. I would love to see people come together and take care of one another more than they do in America. America's so individualistic, which I do like. I do like that we focus on ourselves a lot in America, because we can learn and grow and build ourselves up, and then we can help other people. That's why I like the individuality in America. But it would be nice to have people be a little more hospitable. And I will definitely say this is especially true for people from other countries. Now, America does take in immigrants, and they do a good job at taking care of immigrants when it comes to letting them work or build businesses or go to college. It's usually the individual people that, they don't always do that, especially where I was from. I was from Kentucky, and the place that I lived in Kentucky was very white. Very, very white. It was like over 99% of the population from where I grew up. There was a couple of people who were black, and then there were a few who were from Asia, either East Asia or Southeast Asia, but they were foreign exchange students. I don't know how that works. I wish I did. I wish I could have been part of that, but ain't no way my family would have done that. And that's it. So when we have foreigners in places like that, we don't always treat them in the best way. We don't always treat them bad, but we don't give them that guest experience, that experience that you get in places like here in the Philippines. It's not that we treat them bad. It's not like we're cutting them off, but we don't bring them in. We're not always as talkative and happy and smiling and taking care of them. We take care of our family, and that's about it. We don't really take care of our community much in America anymore. We used to. I'm sure I've read stuff about that, but not anymore. So that's something I wish America would also take in and learn from and do. Number 2, Videoke. Now, I know you guys For those of you who've watched my other videos, you all know that I have a hard time with Videoke. I don't really do it a whole lot. The only time I really do Videoke is if I've had quite a bit to drink. I'm actually getting better. Yesterday, I was with my fiance and her family, and I wasn't drunk. Well, I was drunk, actually. I had quite a bit to drink. I drink a lot of Tanduay. I drank a whole bottle of gin, and I had a little bit of Red Horse, too. I was drunk, but I wasn't like blackout drunk. I can remember everything very good. And used to be, I had to be to the point where I can't remember the next day I wake up. I don't remember even doing Videoke. If it wasn't for the videos my fiance had. Yesterday, it was different. I'm getting better at it. It's gotten to the point that I like it so much, though, that I wish this was something that was as common in America, too. I wish people would just come together when they're having a party or a get together, you know, something like that. Get a karaoke machine, get on YouTube. This is especially good in America because their internet's so good. And everybody has YouTube Premium or some kind of app so they don't have to worry about the ads. Put it up on a big TV where you can see the lyrics and sing along with it. I can't believe this is something that I'm saying because I kid you not, if you had asked me this 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I would have said no. And this is not something that I enjoy. It's not something that I would say maybe bring to America, but it's grown on me so much that I really enjoy Videoke. And so when I go back to America and I go see my family, I'm probably going to buy a karaoke machine. I'm probably going to hook up the TV. Man, I'm thinking old TVs. Probably just going to get on the YouTube app on TV and play some music and have a good time, you know? I like that. I like that now. The Filipinos have made me a lot more Filipino. I'm more Filipino now because I'm starting to take on more and more of how the Filipinos are, and I've found that a lot of it's so fun. So that's number 2, Videoke, of course. Number 3, personality. I guess you could say personality. You could also say attitude. I don't know how you would look at it. Mental resilience. That's a better one. That's a better way to put it. In America, most people are able to live a decent life, decent compared to almost everybody in the Philippines, I should say. Now, Americans wouldn't say that everybody's living a decent life because their standards are different. And I used to be like that too until I came to the Philippines. But most people in America, they can even get government assistance and all this other stuff where they can live a decent life no matter what. A life where they're not going to die from starvation, or they're not going to have to worry too much about food or medical stuff or any of that. Yet they still stress over so much, and it's always money. And it's not just that they stress, it's that the stress really affects them. It gets into their head and it messes up everything. It messes up their day. It messes, obviously, heart disease and strokes and things like that come from the stress. Philippines is so different. And it's weird because the people in the Philippines have a much harder life. A lot of them live in houses that might be made of a little bit of bamboo and some leaves. They don't have much at all. And they may be wondering, when is the next time I'm going to be able to eat? But somehow they're able to have that mind where no matter how bad things are, they can still smile. They can still laugh. You'll never know that they're under stress. If you don't know the country, you would never know that these people are stressed out, that they're having a hard time, that their life is not good. You would never, ever know that if you didn't know the culture. I know the culture now. I've seen how it is. Well, my fiance's family is a perfect example. Her dad's a really good example. Oh, her dad's an amazing example of this, and her uncle. They could be worried. They might not have any food whatsoever, yet they can still laugh. They'll still joke. You'll never know it. I wish more Americans were like that. And I'm telling you, if more Americans were like that, that would help with things like heart disease. That would help with things like strokes. That would help with things like mental health issues that are very common in America. A lot more common in America than it is here. If people wouldn't stress as much in America, if people were just a little bit more laid back, I'm not saying don't worry. I'm not saying don't work. I'm not saying don't try to make money. Because people in the Philippines, they still try to do all that. They still try to make money. They still try to find ways to get food. But don't let it stress you out to the point that it ruins your life. And I am the world's worst at this. I've told you guys, I have anxiety. I have really bad anxiety. I stress out about a lot. But since I've been here in the Philippines, I've learned to let go of the stress. It's okay to stress. but don't let it dictate your whole life. Don't let it dictate your mood. Don't let it mess with all of that. You can stress, find a way to fix it, but don't let it ruin you in the process. And that's something I wish America would take on, more people in America, to stress less and to have a healthier life. Number 4, the malls. I love online shopping. I do. When I was in America, almost everything I would get, I got online. I got from Amazon. If I needed something, as long as I didn't need it immediately, order off Amazon. However, there is something special about going to a mall, walking around, seeing all the people, all these nice restaurants open, all these stores open with clothes, clothes or toys or games or electronics, all that stuff at the window, just begging you to come in and check the place out. There's something special about that. And there's something about that it just brings that inner child in you out where you just feel so happy. But it's also something that America is slowly forgetting. The malls in America are slowing down and shutting down. Not as many people are going to the mall anymore. Here in the Philippines, quite a bit different. There are malls in Calibo that I go to, always have people in them. There's the Mall of Asia in Manila, which I am pretty sure is the biggest mall in Southeast Asia. Oh, I love that mall. They got a Ferris wheel. They got a freaking Ferris wheel when you go up the escalators. There's a Ferris wheel out there and other little rides that you can ride. I love the Mall of Asia. They have some kind of bar there. It's like a hard rock bar or something like that. My fiance's brother and me went there and we got a drink. They set it on fire. Then we drank a shot of alcohol, set it on fire. Man, it was so good. It was like heaven. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was fun though. And just walking around, even if you're not going to buy much, just walking around, seeing all the sights, seeing the stores that have all these different things. It's so fun. And it's something that we've forgotten in America. It's like we've taken so much fun out of everything. Just look at how things used to look back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Look at the McDonald's and look at the Nickelodeon headquarters. All of that. It used to be so colorful. It used to be so happy. It used to be a place to go. That was the place to be, man. And we've forgotten that. Here in the Philippines, no, man. They still got it. They got those malls open. Got people everywhere in those malls. Sometimes, I get a little anxious being around so many people, but it's fun. I enjoy it. And I plan on going to the Mall of Asia quite a few times when I go to Manila. I'm excited. That's number 4 that I would like America to, kind of go back to, because they used to be like that. Now they're not. Number 5, coming together and enjoying time with people. This is probably the number 1 thing. I saved it for last, but it is probably the most important thing. It's probably one of the reasons that Filipinos don't stress as much. It's probably one of the reasons why they're so friendly with everyone, because they don't take all their time at work. They come together as a family or friends and they have a party, they drink, they do videoke. Most of this stuff I've been talking about happens at a party. Come together with friends, go to the mall, then go to the bar, drink, eat, do videoke. Almost everything I've said today can be summed up in number 5. Coming together as a family or a community and just relaxing and enjoying your time. There are some things I don't like when it comes to the Philippines and family. There are some things I really don't like, and I've talked about those. I've talked about how I feel like parents should not depend on their kids when they get older. Parents should be happy to let their kids go out and live their life. Let their kids go out and build up their life, to build up who they are as a person, and not tell their kids that they need to take care of them. I don't like that, but I do like family coming together, or friends coming together, or the community coming together. Like when they had the fiestas. America needs to learn that. Come together, you eat, you drink, you sing, and you just have a good time. That is honestly the most important thing out of all these that I wish America would do, because it builds trust with people. It builds the community. Y'all know me politically, I'm more libertarian. I believe more power should be given to the community to take care of itself, and less power given to bigger government. So I think the community knows what's best for it. So when they're having fiestas here, I love that. I love going to the fiestas. Not at first. When I first go, I don't, because the music's loud, it gives me a little headache. Get a few drinks in, I'm good. It's so important to have that time together. That time where you don't have to worry about anything else. And I almost forgot that for a little bit, because I got so stuck with my homework and schoolwork here and doing all this other stuff that I do. I almost forgot how fun and stress relieving it is to just hang out with people, to have a drink, do some videoke, to eat some good food, or eat some bad food. I don't know if I'm drunk. I don't know if it's good or bad. All I know is that I want it. But that's fun. And it gives you time to recharge from all that hard work you do. And in America, my American friends, you guys know it's work, 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 work all the time. Constantly working, constantly doing something to build yourself up, to climb up that corporate ladder, to build up that business. Constantly, all the time. You need to take time to relax, to chill, and let your brain recharge. That is work in and of itself. That should be part of your work schedule because it's important. And so I wish it was something that America would do more often. Some people do it, but most people don't. They're too busy with work. So that'll be my lesson of the day. My lesson today, don't miss those opportunities with other people. Don't miss the time that you could spend with others because you're so busy, focused on working all the time or doing whatever you got to do. Take time to relax. Take time to hang out with people. It's okay. You need that. Your brain needs that. Your body needs that. I'm not saying you have to go out and get drunk like I did. I'm not saying you have to do stuff like that, but at least hang out with your family, your friends, people you care about. Try to do that more often. And I don't have to say this much to my Filipino viewers here because I know they already do it. I know they already do that. And that's good. I'm saying this mostly to my American friends who probably don't do that very often. And I understand why. I've lived in America most of my life. I understand why. But try it. Give yourself time to recharge, especially if you have this big issue that you're trying to figure out. If you stay stuck in it and you just keep trying to find a way to fix it, it's going to take you longer to fix it. Take a break. Go somewhere with somebody. Even if it's just out for a date or if it's just out to go see your family. That way your brain has time to relax and then come back at it fully recharged and ready to go. I guarantee you it'll be easier for you to find the answer that way. All right, guys, let me know what y'all think. My American friends, comment down below. Do you wish any of this was a thing in America still? Or do you think that, nah, that stuff's crazy? We don't need that here. For my Filipino friends, is there anything I missed? Anything that I missed that the Philippines just does better? Because it's always funner in the Philippines if you're smart, as one of my favorite YouTubers say. No, but just let me know in the comments. We have a discussion about it. Know that you guys are valuable, and that you matter. God bless, and peace.